We had reached the peak, or maybe a little bit past the peak, of the honey flow. So it was time to go into each of the hives and see what area they had to store things in. Some hives would be overloaded and some hives would have a little bit of room, so we needed to equalize them all. Getting packed out. Our swarm hive is got a lot of bees in it. This is an end blank frame, and they're already filling it up with honey. Oh my Lord! Honey. So they're out of space. Question. Are they getting ready to do their swarmy thing? If so, this is going to be one of the fastest developing hives I think I've ever had. Oh, and we'll flip him up, and we're just going to take a quick look down here. I see lots of queen cups. I don't see queen cells. We're good for a week or a few days on this, but I got to get something on top of this hive. These guys are also filling things up real fast. Oh dear. I see an empty frame over here. I'm going to pull the empty frame because I might have to give somebody else a little room. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave these frames out of this super, because I have a feeling we have a couple of hives down here where the supers are basically full. The easiest way to deal with it is to put resources empty-ish frame. These are all full frames, but we are going to go in here, see if there's any sign of brood in this super. This hive is quieter than it was the week before, so that's a good sign. That's solid honey though. Oh, a little teeny bit of brood. Okay, so we've had some activity up here since the last visit, long enough to be capped off. So that tells me our queen is functional. So I'll take a quick look downstairs, see what's in these other frames. Oh, holy tamale! Some heavy things full of bees. Nothing in there. I'm not seeing a desire to swarm. Good. This guy back on. We're going to go right down to one of our productive hives. Now, if they're full of honey, I'm going to move the honey in here just so I can put the blanks in there so they have some room to do something. We're going to skip down to our one package that was really performing a lot. These guys are overcrowded. I think at this point in time I got to find a super to put on them. Well, they are just packed out with honey. This, you could almost pull this off today, but I'm not really set up to extract yet. But I don't know whether you can see. Every frame in here, just about, is solid, beautiful honey. So what I'm going to do is put this super in the middle. Wow. This is ridiculously heavy. Sorry, bees. Didn't mean to slam it down like that. Let's do a fast check while we're down here. Look underneath and see. Not as much as you would think. I would think these guys are just getting ready to fly, but I'm not really seeing the queen cups that I would expect to have seen. Oh, let's put this guy back down. Yeah. Oh, I hate these. A lot of bird comb with honey. You know what? This time I'm going to leave the bird comb because it'll help encourage them to come up and draw this blank. Oh, good Lord. And since we're next door to this guy, let's take a quick look in here. Wow. It's not as heavy as that one, so that tells me there's probably brood in these center frames. So let's take a look. Huh. Oh, that's honey bound. Maybe next door. There's brood. All right, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna stagger a couple of frames in here. Nectar, 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 nectar. So they're pushing their queen downstairs, which is good. We're going to move that over to that hive. It's a little over. We're going to give these guys a little breathing room. Actually, I think I'm going to put that down this way. Just too hot to go downstairs right now. Look here. This was our other package. Less activity here. Plenty of breathing room, plenty of open frames. So if I need to store some honey somewhere temporarily, we'll put it on this one. And we'll look over at this hive over here. This is a Mesopotamia, which might be queenless. Lots of open frames. So let's just take this honey super off. They're not roaring like they were before. That's good. The question is do we have any sign of brood in this colony? If not, I gotta do something about that. The only way to find that out is a traditional inspection. I see larvae and eggs. Okay, we're good. So we returned the frames to this hive that we had taken out before. And we're good. We actually have something coming up this weekend. Someone who's just starting with bees is going to be visiting us. And we're going to show them the hives and hopefully pique their interest out.
We don't get guests too often here, but if we do, we want to encourage them. After all, the world can always use a few more bees.
And that's it for today.